What is Hyperliquid? Why is it becoming so popular? And how did one guy get a $1 million airdrop just from using the product and the project? That's what we're going to talk about today. Let's go. So first of all, what is Hyperliquid? Very easy. It's a decentralized exchange. End of the video. That's it. That's all you need to know. No, just kidding. So Hyperliquid is a project that has been developing for the last 2 years, and they just recently launched their tokens. If you check out CoinMarketCap, Hyperliquid, you can see that they just launched it here on the 29th of November. This is when they had their Genesis event and the TGE. And with the Genesis event, the one person behind the project, he posted something like that the people who used the project for the last 2 years have been independent, because if you have been using this project for the last 2 years and developed the products, tested the products, you were able to collect points. And accordingly to the amount of points that you earned over the last 2 years, you were able to receive an airdrop. And a friend of mine, he knows a guy from Germany who got like a $1 million Hyperliquid token airdrop. So you got like $1 million worth of Hyperliquid tokens just for using the platform over the last 2 years. And I think it's so crazy that you can think of using a product and just like that, you get like $1 million. Like, this is like pretty much insane. We've all heard of airdrops, like in the past, like 3 years ago, the 1-inch airdrop where everybody who used the platform got like $1,000 or something, or even they're like $5,000 or maybe 10,000, which is pretty rare for an airdrop because usually you just get a few dollars. But like $1 million just for an airdrop, that's like pretty much insane. Okay, enough about that. So yeah, they had their Genesis event on the end of November. So since then they have been actively trading their tokens. So you were able to actively trade the tokens. It's performing really well on CoinMarketCap, and we can see it's currently on rank 25 according to CoinMarketCap, which is pretty good. Also, we can see that the community sentiment is very bullish on it. And also we can see that we have a lot of markets where you can trade Hype versus USDT, and we also have a high confidence here. So this looks like a pretty solid token overall if we are just looking at CoinMarketCap. So if we check out what is the Hyper Foundation, what is Hyperliquid, it's the blockchain to house all finance. So they say crypto is very fragmented today with all the different blockchains, but it doesn't need to be. For the first time, build projects to create value and exchange assets on the same hyper-performant chain. So this is their message. This is something that they want to bring on. So the flagship application is, of course, the premier decentralized exchange, which I will show you in a minute as well. And also they have their low fees. They have up to a 50x leverage if you do the futures trading. They're very transparent and they are seamless, because with one-click trading, you don't have to do the wallet approval that you had to do in the past. You can just like click one click and then it will start trading with your wallet. So Hyperliquid stack is also like with the spot and the perps trading. Then they have the user-built applications and native components interact seamlessly to let anyone use apps, launch tokens, and trade all in one place. And then they have the high-performance applications, and the foundation of the Hyperliquid L1 is HypeBFT consensus, which lets it parade, blah, 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 and you can read all that by yourself. So if we go down here, we can see that they have a block time of 0.2 seconds. So that's like 5 blocks per second. They have actively users 370,000 now. Transactions per second is around 200,000 and daily volume of 2 billion. So we can also scroll down a little more. And this, I think, the most important message of this video today, because they say no investors, no paid market makers, no fees to any company, community first. And this is like such a big deal, because those are like very huge in crypto. And I think it's a strong message and a strong vision that they have, that they say community first and that's it, so full stop. And I think that this is like very, very interesting for a crypto project, because a lot of crypto projects in the last have been becoming institutions and organizations, and they want to make a profit, or they have shareholders and stuff like that. So this is like a very interesting thing. And they say anyone can own, govern, and secure Hyperliquid through Hype, the network's native token. So you can also buy the tokens, of course, and then be a part of it. So that's what they show here on their website, just with the basic information. Then, of course, we can check out their Twitter account, where they have currently, I think it was 170,000 followers. Let me just scroll up a little bit more. Yeah, 172,000 followers, and the Hyper Foundation has around 28,000 followers. So this is also like a very solid Twitter account that they have here. They joined in May 2022, so they've been actively posting for quite a while now. So they have like a solid and serious Twitter account, and you can get all the important information about new trading pairs, etc. here on the Twitter account. So make sure you follow them if you use the platform, because you can get all the important information you need right here on Twitter as well. If we check out their website, we can check out also their stats. So we can check out their stats where they show some stats about the platform as well as the blockchain. And we can see the total users here, the total volume, the total deposits of all time, total withdrawals of all time, and the total notional liquidated. So we can see that there's an increase with the platform since like end of November, beginning of December. We can see it here with the open interest here. We can see it here with the total volume, that there has been like a huge increase here. Also, we can see the annualized funding rates, the non-Hyperliquid volume, which is still loading for some reason. But what I want to show you is that also the liquidations went up, and also the traders' net and profit went also down a little bit more, because remember, 90% of the market will lose their money on the exchanges. 90% of the people who are amateurs and they start trading, they will lose their money. So this is why the more people coming onto the network, also the more people probably lose some of their profits. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's not loading here. Let me refresh the page. Okay, I waited 2 minutes, but for some reason it's not loading. I don't know why. I refreshed the page a few times, but it's just not loading. So maybe it will load in a few minutes again, but I will continue for now. So this chart here shows all the data from like June 23 up to now, so about 1.5 years. And what I wanted to show you, excuse me, were the cumulative new users as well as the number of trades. And we could see the chart was like pretty much going a little bit steady up, and then over the last like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, it went like from here to like up here. Same with the number of trades. So it looked pretty much like this chart here with the liquidations as well. Or no, more like this chart. So it was like a slow increase in the users, and then over the last weeks here, from here, it went like very much up. So this, like this exchange, this platform and blockchain has seen a huge popularity increase over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, hopefully it will load later so I can show it to you. But also we can see the largest users by USD volumes here, the largest deposits, the largest trade count by users, as well as the largest liquidated users by USD. So these are the information that they show publicly here on the website that you can check out yourself. So maybe if you check out the stats page, you will see the charts. Yeah, hopefully. But what we can do is I can refresh the page here really quick, and then we can go back to the main website and we can go through the documents. But here with the documents, it's just a regular Git book where you can find all the different information. So you can read everything about Hyperliquid. What are the core contributors? What is Hyperliquid? What is like the layer 1, the staking, the EVM, the bridge, the Oracle, and then as well, of course, the trading and the decentralized exchange. So here you have all the different information about the different trading options that you have on the website. Everything is explained here. So if there's any question left regarding the platform later, you can check out their Git book, and then you will find all the information that you need. So, but I've talked enough about the foundation, about the project itself. So let's go and check out their platform here. So you have to connect with your Web3 wallet. You can also connect with the email, but I would recommend you that you connect with your Web3 wallet. For example, you can use MetaMask or Wallet Connect or AKX wallet or the Coinbase wallet. And I would use MetaMask because I'm a MetaMask user. Then you connect your wallet using Arbitrum network, and then you have to do the deposit first. And after you did the deposit, then you can do the different orders. So you can do a market order, you can do a limit order, or you can also do the futures trading, where you can also like use a leverage. And depending on the currency pair that you're trading, you can also use a leverage up to 50 times. For example, here with the Bitcoin USD, they have like a 50 times leverage that you can use. So you can open long positions, short positions. You can do a cross margin and isolate it. So you can choose like all the different options here, and then it will start the trade here. And then you can see the open positions here. You can see your balances, your open orders, the trade history, the funding history, the order history. So you will find all the information that you need here right on this page. So trading, I think, is very easy, because if you know how to trade, then you know how to do it. And if you're new to futures trading, then I would be very careful, because with futures trading and with high leverage, you can also lose your money like real quick. So just be careful when you do the leverage trading. And then what they also have here, which I find is, which I think is very interesting, are the hyper vaults. So you can lock in value to stabilize these vaults here, and with the liquidations, like you provide liquidity to the platform. So they have like these Hyperliquid provided vaults, and then they have these user vaults. So you have different lockup times here. If we check out the Gitbook and then we go down to vaults, that's what they say here for the depositors, which we would be. We have a lockup period of 4 days for the Hyperliquid vaults, and then we have 1 day period, lockup period for the user vaults. So if you check out the vault here you have like 30% APR, and then there are some others where you have like a total loss here. Of course, this can also happen, so be very careful with the user vaults, but also you have some crazy APR here as well. So it's like a long, high, short Ethereum. So it's like 31 days with the total value here of around 200,000. So yeah, you can check out the vaults here, but I think for the first time I would stick to the hyper liquidity provider HLP, which is like from their platform itself. So there's like a very stable income here. 13%, I think a few weeks ago was like 30%, so it changes like all the time as well. So you have to keep an eye on it, but this is something that you can use as well if you want to make a few bucks just by using the vaults without actively trading. Then of course you can check out your portfolio, how it grew, how it like became smaller or bigger. You can see all the different information here as well. Then you can do the staking. You can stake Hype tokens to become like one of the network providers with the validators, and then you get also some APR here as well, but it's like just very small. So you can do it if you want to support the network, but you don't have to do it, because like trading gives you more opportunities than just staking the tokens. Then they also have a referral page where you can learn more when you read through the referral page here on Gitbook. So you receive like 10% of referred users fees. This is what they offer, which is I think also very like interesting if you're a YouTuber or if you have a huge followership. Then they have the leaderboard where they show you all the different addresses that lead right now. So I think, yeah, for some reason it doesn't load right now, because when I opened it like a few minutes ago, like before the video, then it showed me the different addresses with the different commissions and stuff like that, the asset account value, the profit network loss. So yeah, I don't know why they don't show it right now. And then also you can check out more information here. For example, you can check out the Explorer, where we can see all the blocks. And remember, we have like a block time of 0.2 seconds. So we have more than 5 blocks per second with all the different transactions. And then also here, we can see what they did, like cancel order, stuff like that. So yeah, you can check it out here, and then you can check out all the different addresses, all the transactions that they did. So yeah, everything is provided on Hyperliquid itself. So you don't have to rely on third-party providers to get more information. You can get all the information here on the website itself. Or if you check out the stats page, then you can also get all the different information. So yeah, if you have any questions left regarding Hyperliquid, then feel free to write them down below in the comments. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.